Hi everyone, I don't know how you found me, but I'm happy you're here. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. I'm going to show you guys a really quick, easy appetizer. It's great for parties, game days, impromptu guests over. I think you guys will really love this. I'm going to show you three different recipes, but I'm only going to make one. Let me show you what you need. You need a package of bacon. I got the center cut because, as you see, it's mostly meat and it's less fat to have to render while cooking. You need some saran wrap and some aluminum foil, possibly. I'll explain that later. One package of little Smokies. I'm going to use Pam to spray my pan. I'm going to use a 9x13. The recipe I'm using today uses 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 cup of brown sugar. I already have that measured out. And those that don't know me, I always keep my brown sugar in the freezer. It's a little tip. It never gets hard. All you got to do is scoop it out. It will never be rock hard where you have to melt it. Those of you who've been here before, welcome back. If you're looking for something quick, easy, and you work and don't have a lot of time, you're on the right channel. So I'm going to put you guys on pause, get everything set up. Let's get cooking. Okay, one of the first things that's necessary, you have to dry off these little Smokies. They come in a little bit of liquid, or I don't know what you call it, yeah, liquid. So you want to make sure these are nice and dry. And then you want to take a pack of bacon. And like I said, I'm using a center cut because it has mostly meat, as you see. Not a lot of fat to render. So you want to roll these. So I'm going to start with one so I can measure how far to cut. So you just want to roll a little Smoky till it's covered. And that's, I guess, about a third of the way down the pack of bacon. So I'll pull that out. Cut this like so. Okay. Then I'm going to take my baking dish. I'm using a 9x13. I'm going to spray it with Pam. You can probably line it with foil. But the recipe says to use it right in the pan, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's how I set. So then you start rolling your little Smokies. So you're going to take one at a time, and you put these seam side down. So there's no need for toothpicks. And I'll show you after I get a couple of these going. Very simple. Just roll these up like this. And well, I'll give you four change-ups on the recipes. You can also take these and dip them in brown sugar in a bag, the bacon, each strip before you roll them. That's one way of doing it. Or you can do it the way I'm doing. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this recipe. This is very simple. I like it because it's seam side down. You don't. Oh, and make sure I'll show you. You don't want the Smokies to touch in the pan. You want them to not be on top of each other or not touching. I have my oven set at 350 degrees. They're going to cook for 45 minutes approximately. And I may have to take them and put foil on top. That's why I have the foil out. It depends on everybody's oven. And go an additional 10 minutes. And worst case scenario, you can broil them for a few minutes. But the kicker is, once I get these all rolled, I'll show you the next step. This takes about 2 hours. They have to sit in the refrigerator for 1 hour with the brown sugar mixture I'm going to show you on top. And then you cover that with plastic and set it in the refrigerator for 1 hour and let it rest. Then you put them in the oven at 350 for 45. So you get the gist of this. I'm going to put you guys on pause and get these all rolled up and move on to the next step. Okay, I've got them all wrapped in bacon and seam side down. So now I'm going to show you the next step where you can make your variations. You need a cup of brown sugar. So to this, you add, as I stated, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Oops, a little more, won't hurt. That's garlic powder. I'm sorry, it's garlic powder. And then you need 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Half of. The measurements don't have to be precise. Chunk. Now, you can make these spicy. That's one of the recipe variations I want to tell you guys about. You can add 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper to this and make it a little spicy. My husband doesn't like spicy foods. Or you can add a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, and that will also give it a different taste. Lost my spoon. I'm just gonna mix this up. It's all mixed. And then you cover the little Smokies with this. And this is all the bacon that I had left out of that package. So I don't know what to do with that. If you guys have any ideas, please leave me a comment, a message. Tell me, because I don't even know if you can make that for breakfast. If you fried those, they'd be so small. I mean, like I said, I'll have to see if I can come up with something. Maybe throw them in some green beans or something. So I'm just mixing up the brown sugar and the onion powder and garlic powder. And you can also, the fourth variation I was going to tell you is on top of this brown sugar, or eliminate the brown sugar, you can add maple syrup. And you can add maple syrup to this too. I'm just not going to make them a little sticky, more sticky I should say. That's mixed up enough, so you want to use the whole thing and cover these in the brown sugar mixture. And then you have to cover them with cling wrap or saran wrap. Let them sit in the refrigerator for 1 hour before you put these in the oven. This helps the sugar to melt and helps with cooking time. Yeah, you don't want them to touch. I'll show you in a moment once I get these all covered. Let me turn the camera around and show you how they look. Okay, that's the way they look. They're all covered. I'm going to cover them in plastic wrap, saran wrap, or cling wrap, whatever you want to call it. I'll meet you guys back in 1 hour. Okay, everyone, it's been an hour. I'm going to remove the plastic wrap, and I have my oven at 350. I'm going to move the rack up to second from the top, because you know heat rises, and the recipe says to bake these at 350 for 45 minutes. And if the brown sugar has not melted, cover with foil and go another 15. And if it doesn't get caramelized, take the foil off, set the broiler on for about 2 to 3 minutes. We put you guys on pause. See you back again in 45 minutes. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Those that know me know I upload 2 videos a week. I try to, and I always include an inspirational quote, a controversial joke, and right now it's close to Super Bowl. So I'm trying to give you guys some different takes on some new different appetizers for your guests on game day and friends. So I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay, everyone, that's after 45 minutes. They don't quite look caramelized enough for me, so I'm going to cover them in foil, put them back in the oven for another 15, and take them out. We'll check them again, and then if they're not to my liking, I'm going to broil them for 2 to 3 minutes. So stay with me. I got a great joke for you guys. Okay, guys, it's been exactly another 15 minutes, so total cooking time 1 hour. Here's the final reveal, and as you see, all the brown sugar has melted, and they look pretty good. But I am going to stick them back in and put them under the broil light just to give them some blisters and bubbles for a few minutes. So I'll be right back. Here they are, perfect. See, they got a little brown crispiness to them. And my suggestion would be to overlap a little further. I was a little tight with the bacon. I would almost go like a double wrap close to it. So I'm going to turn the camera around and tell you guys my joke. And as always, I'm grateful for everyone that takes the time out of their day to watch my videos. If you're someone who likes things wrapped in bacon, this is for you. And you can also use beef bacon for this recipe if you don't do pork. You know, I love all you guys. And like I said, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Please like and subscribe, and always comment to this video, to my videos. So let me turn the camera around and tell you guys my joke. Okay, guys, there you have it. I think this will be a new great rotation for game night, appetizers, weekday meals. You want snacks, or just guests over and you want something really cute wrapped in bacon. So I'm going to tell you guys my joke. Okay, everyone, let me tell you guys my joke. A priest and a rabbi were sitting in adjacent seats on an airplane. After a while, the priest says to the rabbi, "Is it still a requirement of your faith that you not eat pork?" The rabbi responds, "Yes, that's still one of our laws." The priest then said, "Have you ever eaten pork?" The rabbi said, "Yes, on one occasion I did succumb to this temptation and I ate a bacon sandwich." The priest nodded in understanding and went on reading. A while later, the rabbi spoke up and said, "Father, is it still a requirement of your church to remain celibate?" The priest replied, "Yes, that is still very much part of our faith." The rabbi then said, "Father, have you ever fallen into the temptations of the flesh?" The priest replied, "Yes, Rabbi. On one occasion I was weak and I broke my pledge of faith." The rabbi nodded, understandably, and remained silent for a few minutes. Finally, the rabbi quietly observed, "It beats the shit out of bacon." I thought that was kind of funny, especially being Catholic. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And this recipe has the freedom for you to change it up, make it your own. You can add syrup. You can add cayenne pepper. You can add chili powder to the mixture. Anything you think that'll make your family like it even more. And you can also do dipping sauces if you like. So God bless, and hope to see you on the next one.